Hey guys, Andy Godwin from Andy Godwin Fishing. Hey, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. This is a tournament that I fished at Summersville Lake. It was the Marshall University Fishing Team Trail Championship. There was 32 boats that qualified for it. It was a nice event. Paid back about $7,600. There was only 32 boats that qualified for it. Didn't have a very good event. Ended up 17th place. Of course, didn't practice for the event, which is part of my problem, that I don't have time to practice, or I just won't go and practice for some of the events. I'm going to show you how we made a big mistake. Mark catches a fish fairly early in this event in the back of a pocket on a little swim bait. Then about 20 minutes later, I hook a smallmouth that jumps and comes off. It's probably a 2.25 pound fish, the kind of fish you need at Summersville. That was a bad fish. I hooked that fish, it jumps and it comes off, and you'll see that in the video. And then we tried to force feed the fish the rest of the day in the creek. We figured that since that was a better fish in the creek than what you'd normally catch on the main lake, we would stay in there and try to catch those. I beat the banks, beat the back of the pockets, fished around till about 1:30. Decided that I would go ahead and leave the creek and run out for the last hour and a half. Went out of the creek, got out on the main lake. Within the next hour and a half, caught 3 more keepers, and we ended up with 4 fish. So that was the event for us. I should have known better. About 10 o'clock, me and Mark discussed coming out of the creek and going out and seeing if we could catch some fish out on the main lake, which in hindsight, that was probably a good thing to do. So like I said, hope you'll enjoy the video. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. In the future, I'm going to start around the first of the year. I'm going to start a new series on tips and techniques of the things I've learned for the past 40 years of doing this. I really hope you'd like to watch those. I'd really appreciate that too. And we'll get back to the fishing. Thank you very much.
You thought there'd been one on that stump there, Andy.
Yeah, a little bite one.
There he is. Largemouth, ain't it? He's right in behind that stump over there. These old Summersville lake fish are funny. Sometimes they're good to you, sometimes they're not. They've been good to us this year. Just wish they'd be good to us one more time this year. You know? They'd be good to us one more time this year. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Fish in that creek or whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't?
Yeah, it's not good. It's a 2.5 pounder.
See how shallow was he?
Real shallow.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It's not 2.5 pounder. It looked like he wasn't a jump out there.
Keeper. should have come out here. Where'd you get him?
Just right there on that rock.
Well, I guess they are laying. I need to throw my bait over there. Maybe there's another one. I don't trust them. It's not 2 o'clock yet.
No.
We still got a chance. It's every 5-10 minutes. I'm hung up on something. What is that?
That's a spider looking thing.
That's 6-pound test, so you get it on a rock. Yep, very quickly. Very quickly. Very quickly. Let's see here.
Bags are gonna come out of the river, boy.
You never know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they're not catching. One more. Got one?
Yep. I wish you could see a little one. Well, I still got one.
Well, I couldn't hear you. I'm about to try to find
He might keep. I'm not sure if he is or not.
close. That's gonna get me.
I don't know, he's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll go.
Huh?
I think he'll go.
Yeah, hopefully you will.
He's long skinny.
Them others were little.
Oh yeah, he's 12 and a 8, 12 and a 16.
That's the kind we want. Well, we got him before 3. James is having coffee and donuts. He got him. Hope he's a keeper.
I think he is. He's swallowed. He's short. I really think he's short. No, he's longer than I think, ain't he?
Hopefully he'll be a keeper.
Oh, he touches barely.
As long as he touches.
I mean, touch right there. We'll have to put him in there and see, but I don't know if he's gonna make it in the way.